Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Wow, Aries season, such a big season. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Aries who have been celebrating. So let's see what else is coming through. I mean, you're having your total solar eclipse and your new moon energy. So let's see what's coming in for you, mid-month check-in, and see what's coming in for the second half of April. We are moving into Taurus season. We have the full moon in Scorpio. We have a massive conjunction between Uranus and Jupiter. Big change coming through. Oh, boom. Okay. So this is a very eclipse-like energy, the Tower, release and revelation. Like this little chameleon, it's just a sense of, wow, something that just was no longer serving you is just being, yeah, there's like a big change that comes in here around that. It's like, boom, no, don't need that anymore. That no longer serves me. So it definitely could mean a sudden or unpredictable change or shocking change even that's come through with the Tower. It could have just been a very deep internal shift, but it's just this sense of like perhaps it could have been some kind of deep realization that just doesn't, it's not right for me anymore. It's just not serving me. So yeah, the Tower, boom, very eclipse-like energy, you'd have to say, and we'd expect that coming in for you. So potentially some big shifts and changes coming with the Tower. It could have just been like with the Tower as well, they're just saying it could be a sense of a release of energy. Maybe there was just a lot of tension or pressure building up. But there is, yeah, this sense of this revelation and release that comes through, like a kind of lightning bolt higher understanding that can come through here. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Aries, since the Tower is symbolizing that there has been some big shifts and changes. We've got Pentacle 7, Saturn, Taurus. So the sevens do represent Mercury retrograde. We have got Mercury in your sign. It is retrograde at this moment. So this could have been a big major adjustment or reevaluation around something on the material realm, about where it could be around your investments of time, effort, energy, money. So there could be something that's ready to grow in a new direction, and you might be getting the message that there's some changes or to reassess in some way or rework a plan relating to things like money, career, health, your job, work. What else is that? Home and health. I think I've said everything. So Pentacle 7, Taurus, Saturn Taurus represents putting in the work to bring about growth. But this is like it's interesting because Saturn and Taurus are very slow moving energies. It's slow moving growth of put in the work. And now it's a sense of this revelation comes in really quickly of maybe that's not right for me. It's like this is where people are leaving their jobs or they're moving home or selling their homes or leaving relationships in some way. It's just like a big shift and change. Like I thought that was where I wanted to go or where I was going. And it's like, boom, okay, maybe I'm heading in a different direction. It's very tangible here with this 7 of Pentacles. So Saturn and Taurus have slowly been working towards something, building and growing it. And the Tower just comes in and goes, boom, not for you anymore. And so it really could just be like, oh, okay. But yeah, major revelation coming through with that. So Aries, just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the bigger, fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And there is no extended reading for the mid-month. There is only extendeds for the monthlies. So let's see what else is coming through for Aries. What does Aries need to know as we move? Let me get that further and further into Taurus season. We have the Devil. Okay, the situation is the Devil. Well, okay. The walls of the Tower represent protection somehow, and the Devil can represent feeling like you were in a safe place, but it's kind of feeling like, no, it's something that you thought was you needed, you don't need anymore. And so the Devil, you kind of, yeah, getting yourself unstuck here. King of Cups, 9 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, all these emotions around. The Strength card, you're going to need that with the Tower. The King of Swords, this is you, very rational. The 10 of Swords, this is an ending that comes in, a completion energy. The 4 of Pentacles, that's a Capricorn energy of, oh, I just want to hold on to what I know. Then we've got the Queen of Fire coming in, beautiful. Absolutely. And the Moon card. And the Knight of Swords, I want to pull one more. The Empress. Beautiful. I was thinking, I hope it's a major arcana, and it was. The Seven of Cups. So, yeah, a lot of, with the sevens, they do represent reevaluation. They are very Mercury retrograde energy, looking at new options, making pivots and changes. This is big energy. Look at this. The Devil crossed by the Fool. Quite literally, it's darkness crossed by light. It's something very, very stuck, crossed by a new beginning, new possibilities. It's feeling bound by fears or bound by something that just you've stayed in, an energy you've stayed in too long, crossed by the Fool card, which represents the new energy, the new beginning. So it's like either there hasn't been the new beginning, or you haven't been wanting to step into it in for some way due to fear, or that it just is maybe you feeling like it's safer to remain where you are. Maybe it's like, I don't want to take that risk. The Fool does represent taking a leap of faith and a risk. And it's like, yeah, I'd prefer to keep with the devil, quite literally. And, but the Fool is kind of saying, well, it's time to step into something new, perhaps. So, yeah, it's like, it feels risky. So there could be around investments as well. It may be that you're looking at your financial situation and there's instability around perhaps, and it may be that you're looking for something a little bit more stable. That could come through. Speaking of stability, here's the King of Cups, wanting to find emotional balance and mastery and stability as well, to be able to really trust your intuition when this happens, when there's a big change that comes through. So I'm getting a lot of financial stuff. It really could feel like there's just big changes in terms of your financial institutions or even stock markets and things like that are coming through around this, just where your money is being at. But the King of Cups is very much, mastering in your conscious mind. This is the King of Cups. It may be the King of Cups is actually really great at managing situation when it comes to finances and other people as well. Really great, management energy that's coming through. But the King of Cups is saying what's happening deep down is this Nine of Cups. This is all about your fulfillment. There's something that hasn't been fulfilling about this devil energy. And it's, hasn't necessarily been emotionally fulfilling in some way. And this Nine of Cups is about seeking fulfillment. There is something deep down that is fulfilling for you, and this King of Cups knows it and it feels it. It's like, I can feel what is fulfilling for me and what isn't. But at the same time, there's something you're not willing to kind of give up here or let go of, or it's just a bit hard to do that. You're feeling a bit stuck with that. So in the recent past, we've got the Five of Cups, and this is very much a sense that maybe there was something that somebody did that was really disappointing, or that there was some kind of loss or, heartache, disappointment, something that just didn't work out for you as well with this Five of Cups. This can be that maybe there's a need for an emotional break from the past. It's time to embrace a new emotional beginning here and to let go of something that has, even though it's known, it's like an old energy now. It's like you're very getting strong messages with devil is like when you stay in that energy for way too long, and there's a very kind of clear message that there's like fresh new beginnings and some things need to end. So, yeah, it feels a bit dramatic. It could be a little bit like that, or it could feel a little bit like it just takes a little bit of processing time. But the Strength card is about being really brave and courageous as well with the Strength card, and being really compassionate with yourself, moving through the situation with grace. So despite the fact that there is this Tower around, which is a very unpredictable energy around, unpredictable changes that are coming through. So you're presenting as the King of Swords. I like this for you, Aries, because this is where you're like, I'm master of my mind. I am being quite rational about this and even quite emotionally detached in a way. But the King of Swords is very much like, maybe I need to come up with a strategy or a plan, or work out how I'm thinking, what sort of action I'm taking based on what I'm thinking here. But this is showing a clear mind. It's showing me that whatever's going on inside your head that you're processing here, yeah, there's some tricky emotions around and there's challenges around this situation. You've got a clear head, a clear, strong intellect that you can really use here. Your mind is one of your greatest assets at this moment in time. And energy surrounding you is the Ten of Swords, and this does represent endings, major endings. So this can also be something like betrayal. It's next to the Five of Cups and the Devil. So it could be feeling that maybe this wasn't what I chose, this wasn't my new beginning, this isn't what I want to jump into. It may just be that, yeah, there was something disappointing, something hasn't quite worked out, but this can also be where you just mentally going, yeah, that's over now. Shutting the door, end of the chapter. Both of these represent releasing the past, both mentally and emotionally. There's a new dawn here. The darkness is lifting. That darkness of the devil, quite literally, you can see these two cards in this. The sun and yellow of the Fool and the darkness of the devil, they're both here. So it's almost like these two are having a fight with each other. And then here we're starting to see that this Fool energy, the new dawn, the new realization is starting to change the landscape, and that darkness is starting to lift, and you're able to release any fears and doubts, or you're able to release and complete something that needed to be completed. And this is the ending of the chapter. It's the boom, the finality, the closure that perhaps you needed, or you need. So hopes and fears, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is where, with all these changes, this is about foundations. The Four of Pentacles is about financial, material foundations. So it could be definitely around your home or your job or your money in some way that comes in. But it's like it's about building really strong foundations, but this Four of Pentacles is, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? Because the devil feels like you're holding on to something really strongly there and not wanting to let go of it. But we do have as the outcome the Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So here's the Queen of Fire coming in, and she's learning to, it's this energy of, going within, very intuitive energy, and going, what lies beneath all of this? What's been going on here that hasn't been clear, or has been murky waters where I haven't been able to trust my intuition, or that something just hasn't been revealed to me or isn't clear. And this Queen of Wands is saying, how did I attract this? How did I attract this into my life? And it could actually quite literally mean changes around the home with these cards. But it is about taking action with what's going on inside your mind, trying to find the clarity with something that's been underlying within an underlying situation. Perhaps you've been getting those intuitive messages but not listening to them. But then we've got the Empress card, which is saying that it very much is saying, wherever you're heading now, the new energy, it is about getting your feet back down onto the earth after the tower strikes, connecting back into nature, being the earth mother, and nurturing the new beginning. This could actually be abundance, taking action to step into abundance and stepping into something that can feel bountiful, that can feel like a fertile space, that can feel like it can actually be really creative as well. So it's a beautiful energy with the Empress, absolutely. So we have, the Seven of Cups. Again, this is the murkiness, the cloudedness, about looking, can you trust your feelings? Something's hasn't been quite clear, but at the same time, your head is clear. So it's just working out what to trust here, what messages to trust. But the vision is still forming with the Seven of Cups. The clarity is coming, and you're going to know exactly what and who you want to nurture in your life so that it can bring this beautiful abundance. And it's about reevaluating how you're feeling about a situation and making a new and different choice that brings in this beautiful abundance of the Empress, which is really lovely. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries, and see what is coming through. We have... Life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. Here you are, the fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Beautiful. So, yeah, even though like when the Tower strikes and you've got the Devil, it might feel, and the Ten of Swords, these are kind of quite, these could be major shifts and endings that come through. But when the new comes in, and you may be requiring a little bit of resilience to go through this period and this energy, but when the Empress comes in, it feels like I can take a deep breath and this beautiful abundance is coming my way, which is really lovely. So we've got the navigation wheel. They're saying you are the master of the ship here, and you are going through some interesting waters with the King of Cups. You can see the ships there in the background. There's some big waves. So maybe you're navigating some big emotional waves, or you're navigating some things in your life. But at the same time, you are the master of the ship. Even though it may feel like there are events or revelations or huge shifts happening that might feel bigger than you, they're still saying at the end of the day, you are the King of Swords. You've got your very strong mind. You're the master of creating your own thoughts and your reality. And so you're the one holding the steering wheel here and navigating your way through this energy towards the abundance with the Empress. And I like this very strong swords energy, actually, very clear mind. You know, this King of Swords is understanding there's been an ending, perhaps saying no to something or someone if that was necessary. And then the King is sending his knight into action. So whatever it is here that you're thinking here, being the King of Swords, whatever it is that you put into motion to clear something up, to be able to work on an underlying issue in your life, it's going to bring the abundance that you're looking for with the Empress. And it's about, navigating your way around these murky waters where something hasn't been clear. And so that's where we've got the release, the revelation of the Tower. It does bring change, and something needed to change because of the fact that it just wasn't serving you anymore. And now you can step into new growth that brings abundance. And we have a lot of Venus and Taurus energy that could be coming through around that Taurian energy, that Taurian time. So that is your reading, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to hear what's going on for you and how you've been celebrating Aries season. And please, all those things help with the growth of the channel as well. And please check out all my offerings. The links are in the description box below, and take care.